So for example, let's say I want my Talmidim to really start to learn how to make a laning in Gemara. So instead of the usual where I say, everybody open up a Gemara, put your finger on the place, and I start reading, and maybe they have some kind of sheet where they're taking notes, etc., I'm going to give them a paragraph. And I'm going to say, let's look at this together. And before we really look at the text, what do I need to be thinking about as I prepare this new sugya? As I prepare to read it and learn it for the first time. And the boys will maybe come up with some ideas on their own. Or maybe you'll say, I'm going to model how I make a laning. And you literally open up Gemara. Now probably it's something you've already prepared. But you could pretend that you're learning it for the first time. I see Tashma. What does that tell me? I see Mesaveh. That tells me something. The two dots over here must mean something. And the fact that there's this little circle over here, I think that's taking me off to the side. It's giving me the makar. I'm talking through my normal process, which for you has become intuitive. It's become natural. It's become very much part of the fabric of who you are and how you open up a Gemara. But if you tell me them, it's not there. They're not there. So modeling how do I understand, how do I daher the question of Rashi? How do I figure out what Rashi's asking? And what does it tell me when I see an inami? Right? Multiple answers of Rashi. Or when Rashi starts with a quote, and then he elaborates afterwards. Where's the key element of Rashi's answer? And you talk it out with them, and you literally go through the process. They start to see how a Rebbe attacks a sugya. They start to see how a Rebbe understands a Rashi. What a beautiful lesson that is. And we often don't take the time to model what we want from them. We just tell them, we assume that they know it. Now again, not everything that we're going to do necessarily has modeling, because for example, when we talked about before think, pair, share, having the fishbowl method, that's a form of modeling. Having a couple of students show everybody else what a good cooperative conversation looks like, how we situate ourselves, how we focus the conversation, what everybody's responsibility is, and we show them this Talmidim before they do it. That's called modeling.